All right, let's go ahead and get started with Illustrator. So, you know the drill. You can go get your applications, open up Illustrator, this system, through our bottom applications, or if you already had it open on the dock, you can just open it from there. Now my stuff has a lot more on this screen than you'll have in the class because this is my one home computer. So it does remember all of our previous files for, a couple, looks like it's 6 months ago. So for this, you can see this is also, I'll make a little addendum for this. My Illustrator and Creative Cloud programs are already updated to 2020. So if something is different, it's just going to be a minor stylistic tweak. So for mine, we're going to create new, or you can go File, New, whichever works for you. And it does remember, fast files if you want it to use that. So go ahead, click New. It's going to show your saved files that were recent. It's going to show mobile app sizes, web, print, film and video, and if you're just in art or illustration. And again, it's going to have the presets there. We want print. So under print, we're checking it out. We do want letter. Most of our demos are going to be in letter. And for us stateside, our sizes are predominantly letter, legal, or tabloid. But we do have other ones. Let's just go ahead and look. International sizes are the A's, B's, and C's. So if you are using an A4 size, you can go ahead and use that. And your paper, when you buy it, will have the size. So if you buy A4 or A3 paper, just make sure you're using those presets, not the others. A letter size is 8.5 by 11. Tabloid is 11 by 17, and legal is 8.5 by 14. So think of this, a letter, if this is the one up, tabloid is 2 letters side by side, so it's double the size. So we'll be bouncing between these two for the most part, just because it's the most economical with our print costs. All right, so we're going to leave it as letter. It's under print. I am going to change it to inches just because that's what we're more used to stateside. So there we see that, 8.5 by 11. Portrait, landscape, depends. I'm going to do one of each plus multiple artboards so you can see it. Don't worry about the bleed right now. Remember, bleed is that external margin. So it's a safety for whenever a larger piece that's professionally offset print is going to be cut down. So we're not doing that yet. We do have advanced options. This is just so that you can double check and make sure everything's a-okay. We do want it to be CMYK because RGB is for web. We want it to be high res whenever it does its raster effects. All right, that looks good. For this one, it's going to be portrait. Hit OK. There we go. My computer's slow. I'm going to hit File New or Command N. So it depends. So Command N or File New. We're going to do landscape this time. And remember, it remembers your recent one. So print, letter. Change it to inches if you want. If you just want to get in the habit of doing that. And make it landscape so that we can see what that looks like. Let me close some of those. All right, you guessed it. One more time, File New or Command N, print, inches. Multiple artboards, maybe 4. All right, go ahead. There they are. And these are going to be landscape. So if this is how you like working, or if you had, 2-page or 4-page front and back, this would be good for that. So you could get front, back. So that's not really a proper size for that, but you'd be able to have multiple pages with it. And like we said in class, this is also a great way to do thinking. I usually make mine around 10, 11. One's for color, 1 or 2 actually, 1 or 2 for type, some photo references, some early sketches, and then early ideations on like shape building, etc. So it depends on your work style. So for now, let's say I don't want this. Go ahead and close it. So you can close it at the X. You can do Command W, or you can go to File, Close. I am a quick keyer, so when you see it close for me, and I'll do it right now, Command W. That way it's gone. Again, get used to them, see which one works best for you. And from here, we are ready to go on to the next stage, actually making something.